What's up everybody, my name is PunkDuck and welcome to the 4.14 patch discussion. This patch is seeing further adjustments to the ranking system, along with some long-awaited and well-deserved nerfs.
But we do have the newest goddess, Artio, a new stance-changing Celtic god. I can barely hold my excitement.
Please stop.
So in the second round of Project Olympus, we're getting a couple of new ranked updates. There's a new planning system where you can highlight the gods you either want to play or ban. But more importantly, the new fantasy tipping system, where players are able to give a portion of the fantasy points earned in a match to a team member. So, if you ever meet me in a game, just, I'm sorry, I won't do it again!
Compared to 4.13, this patch is pretty light on item changes. Atlanta's bow and demonic grip are both receiving buffs, and Bracer is getting nerfed. Good job, Hi-Rez, it only took you 5 patches.
Patch 4.14 also brings us some god changes, starting with Anher, who will now do increased damage on his jump. It's adorable. Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no.
Since Fatalis was a pretty essential part of her build, and Hasten Ring is, we don't talk about Hasten Ring. Freya is getting a buff this patch, with increased base attack speed and more damage on her pulse ability.
Next up we have Kernanos, who's getting a nerf this patch. Finally. Excuse me? The power scaling on his summer heat will now do 5% instead of 10%. His horn charge does less damage in the early game, and his ultimate now has a 100-second cooldown. Kernanos? More like Kernano ults. Right, guys? As well as that, Osiris is also getting a tiny nerf, removing the damage reduction per second on his 3 when a target is tethered. But let's be real here. The only people who actually play him are the ones who own his reanimated corpse skin.
And speaking of reanimated corpses, Raijin got a buff. What? Oh my god. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a special announcement. Raijin is now the best god in the game. Take your tier lists, put them in the trash because Raijin is climbing the ranks all the way to SS, right next to Kuzenbo.
And finally, we have the new Celtic guardian, Artio. She's the bear goddess, and I gotta say, you did a awesome job, Hi-Rez. Back to PunkDuck.
Artio's passive is called Decompose. Enemy gods hit by Artio's abilities will begin to have their protections reduced. You could say their protections barely matter.
Artio's first ability is called Energy Surge. Artio pulses a strong wave of energy that damages enemies, healing herself and allies for each enemy god hit. But in her bear form, she instead slashes twice with the claws. Yeah, I mean, that's about it.
Artio's second ability, Entangling Vines, creates a rooting aura in her druid form. In her bear form, she stuns enemies for 1 second. You could say that ability is pretty unbearable. Thank you. I have polio.
Artio's third ability is called Life Tap. Artio channels for 2 seconds, draining the life from enemies. But get this, for each hit you'll increasingly slow all enemies, and enemies hit by all 5 ticks are rooted for 1 second. So basically an entire team CC in a single god. Give a round of applause for Hi-Rez, everyone. But wait, there's more. In her bear form, she instead has a charge ability similar to Chiron's, that just slows instead of knocking back. Oh, and did I mention that it does all your HP?
And finally, her ultimate. It gives her movement speed. That's it. But it also lets her turn into a bear. You could say she's pretty bipolar. Bear.
Alright, so I think that's all we have time for today, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Check us both out in the description down below, and adios amigos.
Oh my god, can you just stop?
No, come back.